Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu Invisible. Ja. Weiter geht's. Oh, was haben wir hier? Eine kleine Höhle direkt mal. Antimat, oh scheiße. Warum nicht das? Ja, wir können nur hier durch.
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here.
Da. Und da. Nee, okay, das ist... Ah.
Oh no.
Scheiße.
Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
Das Antimat-Verzeichnis.
Okay. I'm getting into the Antimat's recorder.
Und raus mit den Bildern. Das ist auch irgendwie interessant gemacht, wenn das ja alle so Bilder machen zur Aufzeichnung.
They were preparing for departure. The convoy is heading somewhere.
Die wollten weg, ja? Oder einfach woanders hin auf dem Planeten. Woanders bohren.
They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above.
Okay.
Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking
Direkt
for.
dahinter, hinter
That ominous tunnel.
dem Antimat.
Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Huh. Shame. The transport's leaving. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument.
Und der nimmt seinen Helm ab, der andere, ne?
Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
That's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet. Is there anything actually
Don't you want to
helpful in
know
those
what
photos?
happened, sir?
I do. If my crew was safe and sound, I'd gladly investigate it myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
Aber wie sie gefragt hat, ne? Willst du es denn nicht aufklären? Jetzt ganz komisch gefragt irgendwie.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only
Darkness.
darkness.
Can't you see what he was aiming for?
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
Das wäre nicht
The
gut.
second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
Der eine Antimat schießt auf den anderen, hä?
It's firing directly at the crew,
Oha.
shooting them, one by one.
Also so viele Bilder haben wir da auf jeden Fall nicht rausgezogen. So viel steht fest.
It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
Das bin ich.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Okay.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
Mhm.
That's
Rein
all.
ins Loch.
What about that tunnel?
Right.
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna.
Die ist
I
kaputt.
know you'll do it anyway.
Das kann nur die funktionierende sein hier. Ja. Und tschüss. Metallisches Geräusch.
I can hear
Da läuft eine.
a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel. I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's an Arctan. Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Was ist los mit ihr?
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. No. I'm better now.
All right. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Läuft hier im Kreis, ja.
Boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Okay, gehen wir mal weiter gucken.
place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Was hat sie? Ich freue mich so auf die ganze Aufklärung.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are
What's
exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Metal bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Noch ein Doda.
Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Ich würde ja einmal in seinen Rucksack reingucken, ob er irgendwas Brauchbares dabei hat. Dürfen wir irgendwo weiter? Dürfen wir nicht, aber es sieht für mich so aus. Nee, da hinten würden wir auch nicht weiterkommen, ne?
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around.
Okay, guck mal.
And the bushes have a direct connection with
Die
the
grenzen
whole
daran
system.
an.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves.
Für
But
uns
that's
Menschen
on
nicht,
Earth.
ja.
The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Das haben wir nur auf der Erde gelernt, ja. Ein Wissenschaftler ist auch nur so gut wie das, was er sehen kann, fühlen kann, erlernen kann, und das ist alles von der Erde. Vielleicht noch hier und da was in die Richtung von Asteroiden und hast du nicht gesehen. Aber die Wissenschaft auf einem anderen Planeten beginnt ja von vorne. Wir wissen hier nichts.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Bist du weg. Okay. Oh, er ändert seinen Weg. Jetzt geht er raus. Folge dem Arktan. Der rote Ausgang.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow.
Dann können wir sehen auf jeden Fall, wohin läuft, ne? Ist das das Loch, aus dem wir gekommen sind? Das ist es, ja, okay. Das wirkte vorhin gar nicht so rötlich. Oh, er hat einen Sprung gemacht. Oh nein, Digga.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up. Oh,
The robot.
no, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But
No.
Holy shit!
Yasna, are you alive?
Yes. It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no. It's over. The probe won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't. You can't. I failed. Sorry. Fucking sorry.
Eben, ja.
You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Kann uns nicht bewegen.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
Odin.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Ja.
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander. It's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
Right.
Okay, der glüht
It
lange.
means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you.
Durch hier.
So, if I may,
Oh, das wird nix.
I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them.
Ja, jetzt langsam.
It's cooled down. For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Den Rover haben wir gefunden. Aber der ist ziemlich eingeschüttet.
Actually, it's right in front of me.
Vielleicht kriegen wir ihn doch raus hier. Nee, der ist zu tief. Aber naja, gut, mit ein bisschen Buddeln, das ist ja alles nur Sand, ne? Sollte man das
I
hinkriegen.
found another body in the rover's cabin.
I'm afraid it won't be the last, Doctor. Does the body make it difficult to access the recorder?
I can get in from the other side. So, I'm in the rover.
Gucken wir mal. Hier die Blackbox. Da ist ein Schlüssel.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15
Oh,
a.m.
was haben wir da?
We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Osterhaus?
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
5
Hello, convoy.
Stück haben wir.
Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes,
Six.
I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
8.
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being is such as helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
Okay. Machen wir erstmal an. Also der Radar sagt
I don't
gerade auf
know,
jeden Fall nichts.
Astrogator. I really don't.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of
Kann ich die
flies.
zumachen? Achso. Ich finde die Behälter mit den Fliegen. Warte mal. Ich wollte nochmal hier... Ah, jetzt dürfen wir nicht nochmal rein, ne? Okay, dann wäre da auch nichts gegangen. Sonst dürfen wir noch mal rein. Okay, alles klar. Fliegende Mikrofliegen.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Vielleicht können wir sie aufstemmen. Mal gucken. Aufziehen. Jetzt. Oh, oh.
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Ah, jetzt geht sie wieder.
Now.
Geil.
I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theory, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material. And they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source. And so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Wir sind auch nicht auf unserem Planeten.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
Finde einen Weg unter dem Kraftfeld hindurch. Schild durch.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to.
Oh,
There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it. The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Wie kommen wir da
Emitters
rein?
only. Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it.
Ah, okay. Tja, wie kommen wir da rein? Hier unten sehen wir auf jeden Fall einen Höhlenausgang. Aber wir brauchen den Eingang. Und diesen suchen wir in der nächsten Folge. Ja. Junge, ist das spannend. Ich vergesse sogar zu sabbeln zwischendurch mal und merke, wie man hier völlig angespannt oder nicht angespannt, relaxed sitzt und das Spiel spielt. Ich bedanke mich mal wieder fürs Zuschauen. Ja, Dankeschön. Bewertet mir gerne dieses Video darüber. Freue ich mich sehr. Das hilft mir auch sehr. Und würde ich sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein. Tschüssikowski und bis bald. Dinski.